Yo! Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hiro here from First Timers. Today we're going to be working on the Hawk. There's a maintenance item that I've been putting off for a while that I can't put off any longer because I've been riding it now. So the chain, motorcycle chain, needs to get cleaned. I'm going to be using this product called Cleanup Chain Cleaner. It's from Maxima Racing Oils. And after it's all nice and clean, all that gunk and everything is out of there, I'm going to be using a DuPont Chain Saver wax-based chain lube with Teflon. So this will help keep this will reduce the chain wear, and it has some self-cleaning technology that I don't know how that works. Maybe it might just flick off dirt instead of leaving it on there like it is right now. This bike needs it. I can tell because when you're riding it, you can hear the chain grinding, so that's when you know you need to lube it up. Also, if you guys haven't followed any of the episodes on this Hawk, I'm gonna leave a little card here on the top right, so you can click and then go down to the first video of the Hawk, and then from there you can progress on the other updates that we've done to this bike. So I'm gonna get to it. You guys can see the chain. I'm not sure if you guys can see how dirty it is, but it's pretty dirty and dry. There's lots of grime in there. Hopefully I can get some of that out. It's actually not super dirty, but it's definitely dry. So I just took a piece of cardboard, slid it under. You don't have to do this. If you do this outside on the street, it's gonna, this job itself is gonna drip a lot of gunk right here on the bottom, so I just used the cardboard because it's easy. You can just throw it away when you're done. But yeah, that's all you really have to do. So I'm just gonna spin the tire with my hand. I don't recommend you starting the motor and putting it into gear and then doing it that way. That's the lazy way. I will admit that I used to do that before, but then yeah, now I'm growing up, so learning that, I'm surprised that my fingers are still on my hands. So yeah, well, I'll just show you how it's done right now. Just sit back, enjoy the video. You're also gonna want to do this in a well-ventilated area. I'm in the garage right now because outside is pretty, it smells like smoke, so being outside is probably worse than being in the garage with this stuff, the chemicals of the cleaners. And then rotate. I'm not sure if you guys can see that there, but I'm gonna use this chain link as a marker. It has the pins that signify this is where you break the chain. It has like little indents in the rod that goes in between. So I'm gonna use that point as the beginning point, and then when I rotate until I get back to that, then I'll know that I completed the whole chain. I'm just gonna clean the chain, all the gunk. There's probably, I'm sure there's other ways to do this. I'm sure for sure. Most people would probably use a brush, like a wire brush. But since mine is not that gunky, but you can see how dirty it is, I feel like cleaning it by hand, it's a little better. I can get to stuff normally wouldn't be able to. You guys can see that right here. There's that gunk. You see that gunk? It's wiping off. I don't even know if it does anything to clean it, but it's just my OCD. Somewhat OCD, where I just want to clean it. Eventually, when I change the sprocket, I'm gonna get a black sprocket. That way, it doesn't look dirty like this. I want a black sprocket with a gold chain, if they make them. chain is cleaned. Now it's time for the lube. So when it comes to lubing the chain, I like to spray the insides where what rides around the sprocket, and also the outside, just in case. I mean, on a bicycle, you know on the bicycle the chain is utilized on both sides, but since this is a motorcycle chain, it only rotates one direction. I mean, not just one direction, but it doesn't go like this and then back down and then back forward like a bicycle would. Here, let me show you an example. This right here. If you look at that, the chain comes down and then it goes around. So you know that the chain rides on both sides. So since it's not like that, you only really need to lube just the inside, but just because I want it to be lubed as much as possible, I'm gonna do the inside and the out. And you usually supposed to do this after every oil change, or you can maybe, I think it's about 500 miles. I usually do it when I start hearing that noise. It's like a sound. It's like a grinding noise of the chain riding on the sprocket, just dry. And excuse the dinging, it's the washer over there. Anyways, I'm gonna get to it. All right, here goes. Let me find my starting point. Where are you? There you are. Okay, let's start from here. All right, remember my starting line? Alright, that's the front, that's the inside. Let's go to the back side. This one's easier because then I could just rotate and spray. So there's my starting point. Alright. There's my starting point. All right, I'd say that'll do it. Well, all right, you guys, that's what it takes to lube the chain. This is my first time using that chain lube. Usually the chain lubes that I use, it kind of sprays a little creamy, so you can actually see it applying. This one was very clear, so just looked like it was cleaning it some more, but I can tell by when I'm rotating the tire that it's actually lubing the chain, because now I can't hear the chain at all, and it actually feels like there's no resistance anymore when I'm turning this wheel. It feels yeah, very unrestricted, very smooth. So I know it did the trick, so I'm not gonna doubt it. All right, this will conclude the episode for today. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching me clean and lube the chain. Hopefully you guys learned something, or at least allowed me to entertain you guys while I'm working. Anyways, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. This is where we usually will post our updates or of anything. If anything's gonna happen up for us, we're gonna be posting it up there. So you can keep in touch with us and, you know, stay up to date with what's going on. First Timers Cycling channel. If you're into cycling, go over to our featured channels list and then subscribe there. If you're into mountain biking or road biking, that's what we do. Those videos will deploy every Monday, 12 o'clock p.m. On our first timer side, we have videos deploying Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those videos will deploy 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So again, thanks for watching. Be safe, take care. Hiro out.